Peace and prosperity to all living beings within range of my divine voice. It is I, Patah. We are here at night, grounding, soaking up this loving electric energy from the planet itself by attaching ourselves to this loving, beautiful energy and presenting that to you. Our goal is to inspire self love. Our goal is to inspire grounding. Our goal is to inspire you. T. Willis, peace and prosperity. T. Thank you so much for coming in. I love you all. I appreciate you all for being here. I am on late. As I say, Meg D. Batty, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. We got the Juice Company. Peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. We just got started. I'm actually going to send out a couple invites to some friends and family in a moment. If y'all can bear with me. What is he doing? Peace and prosperity. Thank you so much for coming in. ATL, peace and prosperity. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm just going to send out a few invites to some of my loved ones here. Y'all could just bear with me for a moment while I do so. While I am sending out those invites, if you would like to tap the screen, share the live, get your daily heart me, I very much appreciate you. There's just going to be a few moments where I'm just sending out some loving invites to some of my favorite beautiful people. Just letting them know I'm online, and we are as usual, as we have every day of this calendar year, sharing this love and energy with everyone. Peace and prosperity to everyone coming in. Hey, so all over the place. I was just about to invite you, but you here anyway. I love you. I love to see you. Thank you so much. Just send out a couple more invites and I'll be done. All right, there we go. So good to see you so all over the place. We love you, appreciate you. Hey, Shara. Peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. It's so good to see you. Pretty been paid. Peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. We love you. We appreciate having you here. Also happy to see y'all. Thank you so much for coming in. The energy feels so good right now. I didn't really get a lot of chance to do my normal individual grounding. Oh yeah, the love is real. The love is real. Yeah, the love is real. So all over the place. You damn right it is. I didn't get a chance to do my normal grounding because sometimes even before I get on the show, I need it for just myself. A few people, a few extra people cut me off on the road or whatever. Have to stop, get out the truck, and go hug a tree to calm myself down every once in a while. Yeah, listen, there's nothing like it, Pretty Been Paid. There's nothing like it. And one of the things that I want to focus more on tonight is not just the love, the release of anxiety, the release of depression when we are in this state of grounding, but there's a level of intelligence that comes with having this peaceful feeling. I'm about to go sit in my yard today. It's been so challenging. Yeah, you got to. You got to. We can't rely on man made things to fix man made problems. You cannot rely on man made things to fix man made problems. Sweet wine, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you for coming in. T Noble, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. You cannot rely on man made things to fix man made problems. I promise you, it does not work. It will never work. We need more. We need something installed by a greater power than ourselves. Hey, Tiger's Eye, peace and prosperity to you. Good. Let them go. Let them go so all over the place. Let me tell you something about tears for a moment, right? There is no physical way other than tears to actually see emotions. Think about that, right? We all want to say, like, you could see love in actions and you could see hey, Tiger's Eye, donation actions that represent certain emotions, right? But that's not physically showing the emotion. Tears, tears from our eyes. We think about water, and we think about the fact that water holds memory. The water in our body. Hey, Ellie, peace and prosperity to you. The water in our body holds memory. The water in the oceans hold memory, right? That is an energy associated to emotions. When you release tears from your body, when you allow tears to fall from your face, good to see you, Ellie. You are literally manifesting your emotions into the 3D. Thank you so much for getting your daily heart me. There is no other way to physically manifest emotions into this realm than tears. There's no other way. It is literally one of the reasons why we cry when we're super happy. We cry when we're super sad. Thank you so much for the daily heart me. Hira, I can't read the rest of that. Sorry. Hira, thank you so much for being here. Peace and prosperity to you. There's no other way. So all over the place. There's no other way. So the ability, the blessing to release emotions into the physical space is nothing but pure magic. It's nothing but pure loving magic to have the ability to release tears, to actually attach emotions to the physical plane and releasing tears. So let those tears fall. I'm thankful to be here to help evoke them. I'm thankful to use this loving source of energy to allow you the freedom to do so. I'm so grateful that you would even trust us in that process. And I love you. You're beautiful. Let them tears fall and recognize how powerful and magical they are. Now, that wasn't the message for the day, but I'm very happy to have delivered that, especially for anyone else who needs to know or need to hear that. But we love so all over the place, so we gonna definitely give her that attention because she deserves it. We appreciate her and her continued support. Absolutely, absolutely. But that does actually tie into what I was going to say today about the higher knowledge, about the higher understanding that does come from these repetitive grounding activities. Now, again, for those who are not getting outside and touching the trees or putting their palms to the sun, there are other activities of releasing negative energy and grounding yourself. Exercise, yoga, meditation. There are multiple ways of releasing that energy. But I want to talk about what happens to the mind, what happens to the heart, and the connection in our chakras when we do so. When we are grounded and we are connecting ourselves to that energy constantly, it increases our discernment. What is discernment? Someone may ask. Discernment is the ability to not only determine right and wrong by a moral standpoint or left and right by physical standpoint, but it's the inner knowing of what is actually right and wrong for yourself. And this is very important because we live in a society, we live in a world where we're going to be told on multiple occasions what is right and what is wrong. How do we know that that's true? How do we know we can trust these officials, whether we voted for them or not, or whether they're elected or not? How do we know that their best interests are our best interests? Truth of the matter is we don't. I won't get into the political side of that because a lot of us have opinions about our government right now that are very reasonable. But I don't want to distract the conversation. Hey, Natalia, peace and prosperity to you. Because regardless of who is quote unquote in charge, regardless of who we quote unquote give permission to make our decisions for us, we have to have discernment for ourselves and an actual moral compass to help us navigate through these decision making. Brother Cavante, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for being here. It's so good to see you, brother. We have to have that discernment for ourselves in order to make sure we're making the right decisions for ourselves. Creator Jules, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. How do we do that? You have to start from a grounded and centered place. Thank you, Shara. Thank you so much, everyone, for gifting, sharing the live, getting your daily heart means. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. You have to be able to ground yourself in order to be able to make those conscious decisions. You have to have some balance. That balance allows for understanding. Thank you so much, Shar. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You have to have that balance and understanding in order to make those type of decisions. Because what happens if you're imbalanced in your decision making, right? If you got too much going on the left side, you're going to tilt that way in your decision making. It's just a natural thing. If you got too much going on the right side, you're going to tilt that way going in that direction. If you are able to allow yourself the time for balance, the time to properly use your energy and to be able to decipher between your energy and someone else's, this allows for you to make decision making. Better decision making coming from the heart and then the inside allows for you to create and manifest a much better world based on those decisions you make. It's not that we don't have consequences with every decision, because even if we make the right decision, it could be a consequence for us, good or good or bad for someone else. That's not what we're referring to. What we're saying is that that moral compass. Hey, Tasha, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you for coming in. What we're talking about is that moral compass has to be set. For those who've ever had a real compass before, you use magnets, or you can use like a magnesium type of thing in order to set that compass to make sure it's finding true north. Because what good is a compass to you to give you direction if it's not calibrated to find true north? You want to look at your discernment as the same way. How do you calibrate your discernment to know where your true north is? You have to find balance and you have to be grounded in your energy to do so. Coming from that grounded, peaceful place will allow you to be able to determine which way you really want to go, what decision making is best for you. And you are able to use this discernment in everything and anything you do, because it's not limited to one type of topic, one type of option. You can use your discernment for everything, anything, what you're going to eat today, what you're going to watch and entertain yourself with today, the type of work you're doing. All these things are supposed to come from the inside out. We definitely are in a society where we're taught where it's the outside in. This allows for people, entities, governments, and all different type of networks to infuse themselves into your moral compass to quote unquote help you with your decision making. But we're adults, right? How much help with my decision making do I really need? I don't need any help with my decision making. I need to rely and trust in myself with the decisions I make. Thank you so much, everyone coming in, tapping the screen. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I need the opportunity to make the decision for myself. And what we are doing in grounding will help with that discernment. It will help with that decision making. Because again, when you are coming from a peaceful, grounded standpoint, when the negative and the positives are charged correctly, you can see clearer. Even in moments of chaos, even in moments that are not regular, you can tap into that emotion, you can tap into that feeling and allow yourself to make conscious decisions. Conscious, real decisions based on your moral compass, which you, of course, set and calibrate in order for you to find the right way to go. And I just wanted to speak on that because sometimes people wonder, how am I able to tap into this wisdom and this knowledge and this information? And of course, it doesn't come from a lack of hard work or a lack of experience. I would never say that. But I'm able to think clearly and consciously because I'm constantly grounded. That's not rocket science. That's not rocket science. I'm able to think level headed because I am balanced and grounded. It's just that simple. Andrea Jackson, thank you so much for joining. Peace and prosperity to you. And again, I always say that I like to lead by example and I present information that I am using myself. This is part of it. It's not a secret. There's nothing special about it. It's just a matter of making sure that my decision making is coming from a grounded standpoint. And it's coming from a grounded standpoint because I come outside and I hug these trees to release the built up negative energy inside of me into the earth, which then filters it, uses it correctly, and then fills me back up with positive energy. So I haven't lost anything, and I've gained something that I can only get from the planet itself. And this is available to everyone. There's not one organic human being on this planet who cannot benefit from this energy. And the reason why we are all meant to benefit from this energy is because we all have to make conscious decisions for ourselves. We all have to make conscious decisions for ourselves. We put way too much power and control into those who are supposed to make decisions for us. We put way too much power and control into our government entities, into all these different programs, into the media to say what we should be doing or shouldn't be doing. And it'd be much easier for you to make that decision and to figure that out by doing what I'm doing now. And I don't mean necessarily what I'm doing right now. It's 35 degrees here in Michigan and almost 10 o'clock at night. I'm not telling everybody to come outside and ground at 10 o'clock at night in 35-degree weather. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that when you find a way to peacefully attach and detach yourself, you can see the world better from the inside out. And I know how to take advice from people I love. I know how to take advice from friends and family. I know how to absorb information and use it for myself. But it always starts from me in the inside first. And I can trust my decision making. I can have confidence in the things I say and do because I'm staying grounded. This is important. This is so important right now because right now we are in a time where different opinions cause war. Different division tactics are causing war. They're separating us from each other because everybody is going in one direction or another based on other people's opinions. Hey, Looney Flow, peace and prosperity to you, brother. Thank you so much for being here. So instead of trying to figure out what everybody else is thinking and doing, align yourself with this grounded nature energy so that you can make a righteous, positive decision for yourself. Hey, AK, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. Peace and prosperity to you, Sugar Plum. Thank you so much for coming in. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. This is my secret, but it's not a secret. You will notice anybody who is offering this type of loving advice from a peaceful place is doing it because they are in a peaceful place. Thank you so much for being here, AK Motivation. We love you. We appreciate you having being here with us. It's coming from a peaceful place, and you can make better decisions from a peaceful place. You can decide who you are, where you're going, what's best for you, and anyone who you may be in charge of when you have a clear way of looking at things. And there's no better way to have clarity in the midst of everything going on in the world. There's no better way to have a clean mind in all these muddy waters than to make sure you are grounded with nature or something similar to offset and balance your own energy. Balance your hormones. Balance everything in your body with this electric energy. So I wanted to give that reminder today because there are so many reasons. Hey, Ariana, peace and prosperity to you. There are so many reasons why grounding is important. But for me to have made the dedication to come out in 35-degree weather, and I've been out here in colder weather than this, for those who know, for me to make the decision to ground every day of 2025 and present myself to the world and share this love and energy, a major reason why is to help us with our discernment, to help us with our decision making, so that we are not slaves to other people's information. We are not slaves to other people's perspectives. We are not slaves to the people who are supposed to make decisions for us, and they may not be grounded themselves. They may not be associated to peace and prosperity, but I am. And I want to share that type of energy with everyone so that when we make our decisions, we're doing it with a clear head. Whatever decisions you're making, whatever you're doing, it doesn't matter if someone judges you by it. If you know in your heart with 100% confidence that you are making a balanced, righteous decision. That's it. Can't nobody tell you otherwise. So ground yourself. Find ways of releasing negative energy in a positive and prosperous way to help with your decision making, to help with everything in your life. Because that discernment is necessary in these times. It is very important that we have our own moral compass and not rely on outside sources to tell us what's right and what's wrong. 1K Beats, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. That is actually my message for the night. I wanted to just kind of stress that for a moment. I'll probably make some more posts about it or some other videos about it as well. Burr Levy, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. But again, I just want people to understand that it's not just about, letting go of anxiety and depression when we're grounding, but to explain how those things go hand in hand. Hey, Miss Plucky, peace and prosperity to you. Hey, Unique, peace and prosperity to you. I just want to explain how those things actually go hand in hand. See, we really only have a moment or a second to focus on one or two different things at a time. If you're focused on the anxiety and the depression, you don't have the time to worry about the gratitude or appreciate what can happen and the good things that's going in your life. If you are making decisions based on fear alone, or anxiety alone, or survival alone, then you won't be able to make a grateful decision. You won't be able to make a happy decision, a positive decision, a righteous decision. So, again, this is another way how grounding is going to be able to elevate us all in our moral compass and our decision making above and beyond what we're told, or even some cases pushed and forced to do. We have our own moral compass. We make our own decisions. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming out tonight. This replay will definitely go up on my YouTube channel. For those who have subscribed already, thank you so much. I only need a handful more subscribers so I can start going live on YouTube. So definitely subscribe if you have not already. Also, thank you, Sarah. We love you. AK Motivation, thank you for coming out. It's so good to see you. Also, if you are still interested, we are still giving away a beautiful Thunder Bay crystal amethyst. And of course, the information in doing so is on my page right now. So if you're looking to win a beautiful, rare, amazing piece of amethyst, organic, real amethyst crystal, definitely check that out on my page as well. And I love you all. I appreciate you all for coming out. Peace and prosperity to everyone.